Hi guys, have you ever heard of beer can chicken? That's the technique where you take a can of beer, you pop it open, take a sip if you want, and then you take a whole chicken and you place it right over the top of the can of beer, and you take your whole beer and your chicken out to the barbecue and you place it on your barbecue over indirect heat. You let it roast until it's done, and the result is a juicy, delicious, very moist chicken. So that's what we're going to be doing today, only I'm going to change it up a bit for you. I'm not going to be using beer, and I'm going to add a rub that I'm going to put over the outside of the chicken, and we're going to roast it, and I'm going to show you how to do it right after this. Before I go over the ingredients with you, let's go on outside and to the barbecue, and I'll show you how to set up the barbecue for indirect heat. To preheat our barbecue for indirect heat, I'm going to leave these two burners in the center off, and my chicken's going to go right there so that it's not under any direct heat. And then I have two burners over on the right and the left that are on medium to medium low. I also have my thermometer right here, and I'm going to try and keep the temperature at about 325 degrees Fahrenheit. So while our barbecue is preheating, let's go over our ingredients. Here we have our chicken. I've already rinsed it and patted it dry. Now for our rub, remember we talked about a rub. So here I have some brown sugar, some chili powder, some smoked paprika. Right over here I have some dried basil, some salt, and some garlic powder. We'll also need some fresh rosemary, and I have some fresh garlic. Now these two items plus the wine that we're going to need is going to go into our can instead of beer. And then we'll need a little bit of olive oil to rub on our chicken when we put our rub on. We're also going to need a couple other items for you to make beer can chicken. You're going to need a holder of some sort, something like this that holds a can, an aluminum can, either a beer can, a soda can, doesn't really matter. This happens to be an V8 can, so as long as it's aluminum and it holds a can like that. They come in a lot of different styles and shapes, but this one I got for like $2 at the grocery store. It was great. And you'll also need a foil-lined baking sheet, because we're going to place everything on top of that so we don't make a mess. I'm going to start off by just taking all of the rub ingredients, which is already in this bowl, and we're just going to break it up. Once you've got your rub all combined and mixed up well, just set it aside for a minute. Now all we have to do is fill our can in our holder with some wine or your favorite beverage. I'm going to fill this up about 2/3 of the way full. Then we'll just stuff our fresh rosemary into the can, a couple of little sprigs here, along with the fresh garlic. And that flavor is just going to come up as it heats up, and it's just going to infuse into your chicken. Now we place our chicken onto the can, and I have it, sitting on top of my baking sheet just to keep everything neat and clean. Okay. All right, so just make sure that everything is kind of balanced and it stays in an upright position. We're going to rub the chicken down with some olive oil, and be careful not to knock it over. Take your rub and just pat it on, kind of sprinkle it on. It's going to fall down into the pan, and that's why we have the pan there. And just pat it on, try and keep it as thick as you can, and you just want to coat the whole darn chicken. I find it easier to do it this way as opposed to maybe rolling the chicken all in the rub and then picking it up, because when you go to pick it up, a lot of the rub comes off. Now all we have to do is take this out to the barbecue, so let's go do that. All right guys, our barbecue is it's hovering around a little over 300, 325, which is exactly where I want it. Now, I'm just picking the whole chicken up, and I'm going to set it right in the middle. All right, that's it. And I think this is about a 5.5 pound chicken, and so this is going to take about an hour and a half, but we're going to check it with the thermometer a little later. And that's all we have to do. Now we just have to wait for it. Hey guys, here's our chicken, and I tested it with the thermometer and it's about 185, so I'm going to just go ahead and turn everything off and show you how I take it off of here. So I've got my tray still. Now grab yourself a nice clean towel. I think a towel works the best because it's big and you can kind of wrap it around the chicken and just plan on having to wash it. Okay, so I'm just going to grab it around the base and make sure that I get that can and everything, and I'm just going to set it right on top of my tray that I used earlier. And yeah, your towel gets dirty, but that's okay. All right, so our chicken cooked about 1 hour and 45 minutes total. and it's been sitting here cooling for about 10 minutes. So it's time to try and take it off of our rack, and sometimes it can be a challenge. Now I'm using the same towel, it looks dirty now, but the same towel we've been using earlier to place it on the barbecue. So the idea is sometimes it doesn't want to slip out of the can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it down right here on this tray, and the liquid, the reason why I got to be careful is the liquid's going to come out. So I'm going to set the chicken down. All right, guys, typically the chicken pulls right off the can. And I am going to show you how nice and tender this is. Look at this. It's beautiful, it's moist. Oh man, that's going to be really good. Now I'm going to cut a little piece off and take a taste. Nice and moist and juicy. You can taste that wine sort of just very mellow infused with the rosemary, and the rub is delicious. It's got a little sweetness to it with a little chili powder in there, you get a little heat. Very good, guys. I hope you'll try this recipe, and if you do, leave me a comment and let me know how you like it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. That way you'll get notified of new videos as they come out. And if you like the video, share it and give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Hey everybody. Hey everyone, today, no. Hi everyone, today I'm gonna, no. Cut. Oh gosh. Hi everyone, today, no. Hey everyone, have you ever had beer can chicken? No. Hey everyone, have you ever had beer can chicken? Well, today I'm gonna show you, this is gonna end, okay? This is gonna stop right now. This is ridiculous.